Hello everybody and welcome back to another MoisTea gaming video where we have Spain currently besieged in naval goodness. We're at war with them and Germany. The German death stack is currently floating around in the North Sea, which is being fended off by the British. They do have a fleet floated around there somewhere. They have already been in combat and lost a few ships each, so that's keeping them distracted. I have much more ships being built now, nearly there. Many of them commissioning 3 more battleships. Once we have these, we may even be able to begin some naval invasions, which would be lovely. We were supposed to get Cuba in the first Spanish War where we smashed their fleet. However, in the negotiations, for some reason we didn't grab it. So that is what it is. So we're going for another round. If we can smash their ships, that would be fantastic. We just need to actually get them in combat. Got a scattering of ships. 1 BB with 4 light cruisers. Started around. There are some of the enemy ships. We need to try and intercept them. Could even have a dabble if they're going to go to there. Moving our ships there as well and take them on. Do have a new battleship design, which is the Washington, much more modern. I'll be building a few of these, that's for sure. They are quicker, more armored, and nearly twice the tonnage of the other light cruisers. Lots of firepower on there, something to be reckoned with. On a much more stable platform. I'm going to get a few of these built to replace all the battleships that we have. We're going to need a grand total of 8, which as soon as we drop out of war, I'm not sure if we'll be able to afford, but we're going to start building some anyway. If it comes to it, we will mothball them while these take over. They're going to take a long time to build, so we might as well start doing it now while we aren't actually building anything else. So let's get some of these built. These are going to be very costly. We need 8 in total to replace all the others, so we'll go for 4 straight away and hopefully not bankrupt ourselves. Once these other battleships have been commissioned, we're going to try and do a naval invasion on Cuba. I want that island. And then see if we can try grabbing something down here. Maybe Western Sahara or the Canaries, or even maybe a part of Spain itself. But that is a little bit sketchy all in itself. Even Mallorca, perhaps. We could have our own naval base down here. We've got a few other colonies that I want to try and grab anyway. Even over here, that would be fantastic. If we could do a naval invasion on the Philippines, we would have a decent base in which we can launch operations from into German-held colonies down here, or China, or even Japan. Research-wise, we get the armor quality involved. We've recently got the induced boilers, which is giving us much more range on many of our ships. Desperately needed. Go for a minimum of 10,000 kilometers, otherwise the ship is useless to me. Now that we have the engine efficiency problem dealt with, it might be worth trying to go for some more hulls. I do want more torpedo protection. Something like a double hull would be fantastic. We're just going to wait a little while and see what comes up. Could even go for some destroyer designs, simply because we can't use them at the moment because they're not big enough to store the fuel that we need to get the 10,000 minimum. These little things are fantastic at raiding the enemy's shipping. However, in a fleet, I do find them a bit of a nightmare, and I don't want them just to get blown up every now and again. I do want proper ships. Really, cruisers are my thing. Fewer boats, but more firepower in general. Survivability is key. I would like, however, better 6-inch guns and 8-inch guns and so on, so we're probably going to start researching that, get the Mark IIs involved. We could even get the Mark 10s, but we'll leave them for now. There was a weight issue before anyway. We do have the Mark 2 9-inch guns on the new battleship, so that will do. Just do with the better, smaller guns for sure. Having better rangefinders would be glorious. Just being able to spot the enemy is half the mission, and accuracy is another. We could go for the control station, making it so that, say, torpedo boats could easily get blacked if they get within range. Might be worth going for the bigger cruiser design. That probably will complement the style that I'm going for as the moment. We shall see. I think I'm just a little bit undecided at the moment as to what to go for specifically. So we'll go for the smaller guns definitely, and just see what pops up, I think. If I was to design a new cruiser, it would probably have to be... See, if we build a bigger light cruiser 1, we don't really get that much benefit because it'll still have probably the same amount of guns. We will have the additional benefit of sticking some 2-inch guns. Oh, we can't even do that anymore. Yeah, we need the better guns really before a new cruiser will be beneficial. I do like the idea of a semi-armoured cruiser, but I don't think we're going to get what we want out of it. We'll see. For now, we've got the battleship and the light cruisers swimming around it. That will do nicely. And here we go. We have intercepted a Spanish fleet. This won't do them any favours. They have 2 armoured cruisers, 4 light cruisers, and 4 torpedo boats. Looks like our light cruisers are faster than theirs. Not by much, but enough. This armoured cruiser has lots of 4.1-inch guns, which shouldn't be a problem, because of the armour on ours should bounce them off quite nicely. And then all of the guns on the light cruisers as well shouldn't pose a threat. Hopefully. They do, however, have 1,000,000 torpedoes, just like they did in the first engagement that we had. So we do need to watch for that. Their torpedo boats only have 1 torpedo each. However, they do have maximum bulkheads, so hopefully we will be able to do them in quite nicely. But this is what it is. Let's have a gander. Our battleship, this is a updated, slightly designed with a rangefinder and so on. This should help in shooting the enemy. We also have the improved gun cotton, and black powder is now out the way. The enemy are in a southwest position, so pretty much straight ahead. First thing I'm going to do is get these ships organised into the way that I like them. Alrighty, first contact has been made. That is one of their armoured cruisers. Twin sets of double barrel 6.6-inch guns. You can see them from a good distance away now. I'm wondering if our ship will be able to shoot them. They will be aiming. They will start heading in a general direction of that. What's this outer ring? That's the 2-inch gun. Yeah, we're definitely in range. With them being there, it's safe to say their screening ships will probably be around here. So we need to get our ships over there as quickly as possible, while we potentially do a drive-by on their ship. More enemy ships sighted. Cruisers over there in the smoke. That is a light cruiser. They'll have another one here. So their torpedo boats will probably be around that radius. If we keep going on this course, we should be good. Leave them like that, quite happy. Battleship, they go 17 knots, so if we keep these at 17 knots, they should behave and not get in the way of our battleship. First shots have been fired. They're aiming at our battleship. Just still trying to get a mark on them. Another enemy ship spotted. Another cruiser. And we need to adjust our formation slightly. We want to be going over here. We do not want to allow the enemy to get too close. I've got them all on save for the ammunition. I'm not bothering to fire if there's a 0.01% chance of firing. A bit pointless. We'll get a little bit closer. Don't forget also that we are on reduced ammunition, so I don't want to just waste it. This thing has a lot of 2-pounders on that side. It's very thick armor. We are now being fired at, and we have exchanged fire with the enemy. These are quite well armored as well. This is the torpedo boat with the 4 inches. Starting to get some squirtage in. The enemy's main belt armor on these on these light cruisers is 2.2. And that's a distance of 2.2 kilometers. And with our 4 inches, we can go through that easily. We just need to hit the thing. Whereas theirs will not be able to pen. Even at point blank, they're at 3.1 inches. Which is not enough to go through our armor of 4 inches on the side, which is equivalent to around 5 and a bit. No chance. The only parts really that they can actually damage are the superstructure, but they can't even hit that with armor piercing. Sorry, high explosive, because it won't pen. Very well armored ships. Designed to take on things of their own size and class, should be doing pretty good. Like I said though, we lack many torpedoes, and that's a good hit, whereas they do not. They get too close, we're in for a trouble. We do have the extended range on the torpedoes though, 1.2 kilometers now instead of 900, so we'll see. Big cannons going off and they miss drastically. Not bothered about partial pens. Oh, that will cause flooding. This is definitely being the main target right now. These ships basically have paper armor. There's another one. That was a good hit. That's a 5-inch shell. We've hit the engine compartment. It's going down quite nicely. Get a few more hits in like that. That's excellent. That was a 2-pounder that went in there from the battleship. Nice, and we smashed that there as well. I like these improvements. Our crew are classed as trained because we researched lots of training research, whatever that might be. This ship is not a happy bunny. That torpedo just went right through it. Oh wow, that one took a big hit. That is a torpedo boat. Excellent. Flash fire, there we go. Nice. Well and truly gone. Turrets are in the air. Let's have a look. Oh, we had a torpedo launched at us, but I wasn't paying attention. This torpedo boat has been absolutely hammered. It's now dead in the water. That thing is still going up. This is now pretty much gone. That took a few big hits. Nice. We've got another torpedo boat over here, which is proving a nuisance and has just fired a torpedo at us. Hopefully we'll be able to turn in time. We need to start moving that way. If that hits... No, it didn't. That would have been quite funny. We need to head that way. Hoping this turns in time, but it's looking like it might not. Please don't. It's coming in. We're on full lean. We hit it. We might avoid that. Yes, we have. Excellent. Nice. Just going to maneuver these ships around. Take care of this. We've already hit it. These are going to take care of that while we maneuver our battleship closer to the enemy, which is now deciding to have a dribble that way. They will get away. That was a big hit. I think that was from one of the 5 inches. Another one. They don't fare too well, these ships, to cans we have. They are under armoured. This ship is not having a very good time. For some reason they seem to be quite low on ammunition. That may be because they have reduced ammunition just like what we have. Now that would have been nice if that hit, but that was a 5-incher that went in there. Any more gonna go in? Not quite. Nice, that was another hit. 5-inch shell. These 5-inch guns really do tear through these light cruisers. Now shooting at another torpedo boat over there. This thing has recently fired its torpedo and has just took a big hit. That was from a 2-inch shell. Never mind a 9-inch. That's what's equipped on the battleships. It's going down quite sharply. That was another big hit. That was from a 5-inch. 3-inch gun there. It's not having a good time. Nice. Yeah, that is done. Excellent. The ship is going to be having a bad time of it. At the angle that it's at, these 2 inches from the battleship aren't going to be doing too much. If any of these decide to get in though, that will be fantastic. It would appear. And they've still got all their torpedoes available. They are getting quite close. We have launched one at it. Nice. Good hits on it there. It is not going to be happy. Going down nicely. It can still fire. Torpedo may have just about hit it. Turned out to be a dud. It can no longer shoot us. Excellent. That's a 5-inch round hitting it. It didn't get to fire off its torpedoes either. Now we just need to chase down those heavy armoured cruisers. And it looks like one more light cruiser that way. Our battleship will not be able to get there. So we're going to have to do this with the cruisers, which are more than happy to take those ships out. Looking at some of the stats. This ship, the St. Paul, a 4.2 inch gun only did a partial pen into it. 3.5 inch gun only did a partial pen. I don't think we've actually taken any more damage from anywhere. We've just absolutely obliterated them. Nice. Main belt armor on these is only 4.8. Oh wait, oh, we found another ship. They have now opened fire on us. That was blocked. What was that though? Just tell us what shell that was blocked. This may be a problem. It won't sink any of our ships unless it gets an incredibly lucky hit. But regardless. So 4.2 main armor belt. Oh sorry, 4.8. With these 5-inch guns we have to get fairly close, but we can definitely do them in. Gonna have to turn this ship so that the guns can fire accurately, or at least engage it to some degree. Need this ship to engage if possible. There's the other light cruiser, I believe. Yep. There it is. And what's this? Is this a different design? I think that's a different design. Oh, might be not. Might just be me being funny. Torpedo is in the water. That is the enemies. Try and avoid it, please. We have hit it, but I don't want to take that if I don't need to. Oh man, we're gonna get hit. Oh, nice. Oh, we took a bad hit, but that is gone. We will survive that. I'm going to tell this ship just to run away for a while. They can just get out of there. That is a massive hit. Keep them on slow, heading that way. We should survive. It'll be up to these now, really. We can get in there. Our torpedo range is higher than theirs. If the enemy keep maneuvering, our battleship may end up being able to engage, which would be lovely. This ship is not having a good time of it. There's plenty of fires at the front section. We have contained the flooding though, so keep that there where it is. Pretty much out of action. We'll get our other one too. Oh, we took a hit. What did that? That was a 4.1 inch that hit the aft belt. That's why it went in. On the aft, we don't have that much. 2.5. That'd be why it went in. That's not to worry. It's only a little bit of the boat. Still very much functional. We can get this ship actually in tune with this battle line. I think we will do. The Wellington is just going to stick behind the Kansas if it can. Whatever full speed is for that ship right now. Well, we hopefully take care of these without getting blapped. Those 6-inch guns can definitely do us some major harm. We do need to get close in order for our torpedoes to actually work. This ship has no torpedo ammunition left, however. This one does. So really, we can go for a drive-by with this one. And maybe go for a charging run on that ship. Our battleship is actually getting somewhere near where it's going to be able to engage soon. Oh, please hit it. Oh, ricochet? Or was that an overpen? 9-inch overpen. It went straight through. Well, that took some big hits on there now. Took a hit there. What was that? I hear a torpedo. Please be ours. It is. Excellent. That's on the one which is already half sinking now. It doesn't matter. We can do with maneuvering our line this way slightly. That is going to be one of theirs gone. Excellent. Oh, that was a big one. That would have been the... Wow, we could do with getting this ship out of here. Really. That took a few big hits. 6.6-inch main belt pen, and then it exploded. Yeah, we've got to get it out of there. We now have 2 decent light cruisers available left to us. And the battleship, which is lagging behind currently, but we are still doing some major damage to this ship. It can still do us significant damage though. Do with them hurrying up a little. Nice. I went straight through though. There's our battleship when you need it. It's just not quite in range. Destroying this though will be fantastic. St. Louis is limping away, still firing now, dealing damage. The engines have been done in to a degree. Lots of partial pens there, maybe at a funny angle. The ship is not having a good time. It's nearly done. Plenty of holes in it. The list is extreme. There we go. Done. Excellent. That's another ship down. We did take a hit, but nothing significant. I've just got these left now. These enemy ships are closing in. We use that to our advantage to get into a nice firing position quickly while we get our ships maneuvered. Is it going to hit? No, it didn't. 2 light cruisers and a torpedo ship left. Let's take these out. Let's see if we can turn our fleet around. We're going that way. We want to be going that way, really. Close the distance. And to protect our ships, which are a little bit more on the done-in side. St. Louis has recovered to some degree. The ship is getting quite close. Is this going to hit it? No, it isn't. That would not have been good for this enemy ship. Surprised that they're still trying to engage. They are getting a little bit dangerously close to torpedo range. There's our battleship when you need it. It's coming. It just needs to turn around. The ship is going... Oh, we took a hit. Not ideal. Nice, nice. Funnel is gone. It will be less maneuverable now, and we have damaged some of their guns. Yeah, one of the Mark 4.2s have gone. Come on, battleship, you've not done anything so far. Our ship is taking a few hits, probably because it's going so slow for whatever reason. They're having a malfunction. We have just caused flooding on the torpedo boat. We just need to get more fire down there and get our light cruisers involved. This is going to be the barrier between. Our injured ships are still firing at the enemy though. Torpedo boat will probably survive. If our battleship could just get on it, that would be fantastic. More flooding on the torpedo boat, but it might recover. Excellent, that's a good hit. That's going to go down now. Oh, and another, and another. Even more. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Just got that to take care of now, and the other ship over there are closing in. The St. Paul does not have any spare torpedo ammunition, so we better make sure that we deal with this soon, or it will get within range. These injured ships are tasked with following our battleship. Whether they can do it or not is another question. We have a torpedo in the water. That needs to be dealt with immediately. Could be the end. This could be it. Dud! Yes! Both of them were as well. Excellent. Just need this thing done now. It's somehow surviving. We have some torpedoes on this ship, however. Causing flooding. You're going to crash. Oh, nice, nice. More damage, excellent. We are going to have a collision. Not good. That was a chunk and a half. Oh, nice. Followed by a large series of hits. That ship is not going to be happy. A lot of the funnels are now done. Officers are dead. They cannot now have visual on us. Nice. Excellent news. Get these back following the battleship, I guess, and turn this thing around. Ship is nearly done. Everything on the top deck is gone. The funnels, the officers, everything, it's all gone. Excellent. And they have only this ship left, which does appear to be running away. So we're going to leave it at that. Excellent. We didn't take a single loss. We had a couple of close calls. The Wellington has quite a substantial amount of liquid inside of it. So does the St. Louis, and some engine damage, but overall not a single ship lost. Excellent news. We lost 56 crew, however, but that isn't too bad. Decimated the Spanish fleet. That may be the mass majority of it even. Now then, here we go. Peace treaty. The Spanish are wanting a peace treaty again. If I agree and want Cuba, are they going to not give it to me again? I hope not. Let's agree and see what happens. This is the fleet that we now need to get back home pretty quickly, so that they can repair. Let's move them over. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're following and enjoying the progress that we've made so far. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.